lover. Not just hummingbirds though, this is all about light. Whether you leave this on a shepherd's hook or it almost becomes a sit-about on the table or a little end table in your outdoor sitting space, M9930 is this Ultimate Innovations Decorative Hummingbird Solar Lantern. So, I mean, it looks beautiful by day, right? It looks like this great little decor lantern, but when the lights go off, the sun has charged it. It casts this beautiful scene of a hummingbird. $26.98 gets it home, and I've got a couple of the colors here in the studio. So this one is our green. We only have 800 in the green, and the pattern really comes to life even more when the lights go low. We also have it in the steel. There's 900 in the steel, which I gotta say, for what normally is $29, for $26.98, this one is a steal. We also do have copper too. Now that's our most limited. We only have about 400 to go around if you did want to get the copper. And then I will show you teal. Oh, okay, so here's the difference. Can I bring this one back here? Because this is the green. Okay, so here you can see that really pretty green. And notice it's almost like it's like a pretty lime shade. This one's the teal. So you can see the difference. You like that? $26.98. Look how sweet that looks. Okay, so we're gonna check in with Larry, who's gonna shed some light on the garden. See what I did there? Do you like that, Larry? It was like a long pause waiting to connect. Tell me about these.
So I love these so much because they are so interesting, because they're going to be beautiful in the daytime, but they're going to be magic at night. Because Allie, they have a secret. And the secret is when these light up at night because of the solar power, it is going to reflect the light down into the lantern, and it is going to reflect this pattern onto your table, or if you're hanging it near a wall, on the back of your wall, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. But you know what? Let's take a closer look at these, because these are all hand-punched metal. Roxanne De Palma, our hummingbird queen, worked long and hard in this design, because you can see it has the hummingbirds, it has the vines, it has the flowers, all inspired by nature. And then when these were manufactured, they were all hand punched with this metal construction. And the metal construction is all powder coated, so you can keep this out in all weather conditions all year long. But Allie, as you turn it, there are no bad sides.
Yeah.
So if you put this on a table, you can enjoy it everywhere. But when you get this home, just enjoy it really close and look at the artistic look of the hand punched design. So inside, like I said, there is a solar light. It's an LED light. And there you can see Roxanne, who is our solar snob, wanted this solar panel to be hidden on top. So when you're using this on a table or actually hanging it, you won't see it. And then at night, that LED light is just going to reflect down, and it's going to come through those little holes and just create a beautiful light pattern on your tables, on your walls. And it's just going to make a very nice accent piece, Hallie. Whether you use it flat on maybe a wall,
Oh, see, look, there you can see it
on your
casting.
side tables.
It looks so
they just
pretty.
reflect down on whatever it is. But then if you use it hanging, like with an S-hook or shepherd's hook,
exactly,
by your driveway, your door, your shed, it's going to reflect off the wall too. If you have it in, like there, would it reflect off of the brick? It's going to create that magical look that you're just going to say, wow, that is so really cool.
You just pick your color. And if this is something that you use as a shepherd's hook to kind of add that texture, that light to fill your space, even color, or you love a hummingbird, it's perfect for that. But I also love it to just sit right next to a little end table, on the garden stool, the coffee table in your outdoor space, because a lot of times we forget how impactful lighting can be. And then as the sun sets, we're like, okay, I guess we gotta go inside. Use these to sprinkle in that light in your outdoor space. This one's the teal. So we have this really beautiful teal. We also have the steel. So it's like a, you know, a gray metal. Yeah, there's the steel. And then if you come on back, I'll show you, we have the copper, but it is limited. We do have this really pretty green shade. And it's got a little bit of like a lime color to it. I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna hold up so you can see the teal next to it so you can see the difference. Those two, I would love the idea of mixing and matching some of the color too. If you really like bright, playful colors and spaces. If you want something maybe that feels a little bit more elevated, I would go with either the steel or your copper choice. Hey, Larry, how much sun does the lantern need for it to give its glow?
You know what, Allie? I would make sure it gets a lot of hours, like 3 or 4 hours to make sure that it's charged. But look how cute these look together if you can pick up more than one. And in fact, Allie, the magic with these is the closer you look at them, the more intrigued you're going to be by them. I had these actually on a table when friends came over, and then at night they were like, wow, and they just kept turning them and looking at the design and the light. But you know what? This is my Valerie Parr-Hill moment. Think about getting creative with these. You know, you can put them in a wreath and make a centerpiece. You know, it's too late for Memorial Day to get these, but 4th of July, tie red, white, and blue ribbon on them.
Cute.
Put them just simply on a tray, which I think is really a bright idea.
Yeah. Oh.
But it will reflect, sorry, I slipped that one in. It will reflect off the tray, and that's the magic of these because of that hand punch design.
Yeah.
Well,
Larry, the problem is the copper is going to fly away. We have teal. We also have steel. And then we do have that lime green and copper to choose from. $26.98. I love those ideas too. It's M99930. You can give us a call. You could go to QVC.com. You could tap your app. But Larry's going to be back. We've got more great ideas from Ultimate Innovations.